Hey guys, welcome to this series of Mastering MongoDB. In this video, we are going to learn about MongoDB aggregations. So, welcome to my channel. I'm your host Rahul and I make videos like this. If you haven't subscribed me yet, go hit the subscribe button down there. If you are seeing this video for the first time, I'm attaching the link in the I button also in the description. You should start from the very first video for better understanding. So let's get started with the next question that we have. Now the next question is, get title of all the posts having top 3 tags in it. So it's kind of similar to the first question that we just solved, in which we need to find out all the popular tags. In the previous question, we just saw that how to find out top tags that are being used. Now in this question, we have to find top 3 tags, and also along with the tags, we have to print those posts in which these tags are being used. So yeah, let's go back and write aggregation from scratch for this as well, right? So the first thing that we have to do is to unwind the tags. So $unwind. And in this, again, as said before, we are not going to use any of these options. We are going to pass in the array object here. So $tags. It will unwind the results as we can see here, right? Now the next part of this is we have to group it on the basis of tags and count the same. So let's group this. So $group. And in this also, we don't need other options. We just need the ID. And in this, we can pass in tags right now. So $tags. Okay. And along with this, we also need to count it to get most popular tags from all these tags. So for that, we can write here count. Now in this, we have to use $sum. And we'll increase it by 1 every time. So this has increased, right? Now the twist here is we have to find all those titles in which these tags are used. So let's create a list object with title name and we can push all those titles inside this list. So for that, we can write here titles, and in this we have to push our titles. So we are going to use $push. This is an accumulator, so we are going to use this, and here we can write title, and this will be in quotes, and we are going to use $ as well because this is a field. So we can see here that these 3 titles are having tag drizzle in it. So I think we are getting closer to our answer. So now our task is to sort this array in descending order with count, right? So let's do that, and we are going to use another stage here. So $sort, and the field is going to be count, and we want it in reverse order. So now the last part of this question was we have to give top 3 tags only. So we are going to use limit here as well. Another stage. So yeah, limit, and in this we have to pass 3. So perfect. We have the tag along with these titles in it, and the count is also provided. So as we can see in the results, we are getting _ID. So let's write another stage which is going to change this _ID to tags. Okay. For that, we are going to use $project. So this is another stage. And this we will not be showing _ID. So let's set _ID as 0. Then we want to show the count also. So we can keep count in this count, and let's keep as 1. Further, we want the tags, right? So tags, and this will have the value of $_ID, right? And at the end, we need the titles as well. So titles, and this will be 1 again. So the result is as expected. We have our tags first, then the count, and finally the title array, which was asked in the question itself, right? So let's summarize this. First, we have unwinded the tags. Then we move to group. In this group, we have created another array, which is going to push the title in that, right? Because this was asked in the question. So that's why we are pushing this title, right? And further, if we move, we are sorting it because that was needed to sort it in reverse order to get the most popular tags. And further, if you see, we are using limit to limit it to only 3 elements. And at the end, we are using this project stage to rename _ID as tags. I missed a $, here, right? So we can see our result is as expected now. Now let's move on to next question. So this says calculate the average temperature for each city and month in weather collection. So here we need to group city and month all together, and then we have to calculate average on the basis of temperature. So let's have a look on the weather collection, and then we can start writing our queries. So let's go back to Mongo. So in Mongo, we can see sample weather data, and inside data, we can find all the information related to the weather, right? And on observing this, I'll just increase the font here, right? And this is quite big document. Earlier documents, whatever we have used, were quite small, but here we can see we have n number of entries in this, right? So here if we see, we have position. I think this stored the coordinates. Yes, that's right. And if you see this TS, so this TS state the timestamp at which this document was created. So now if we see that this ST here is kind of related to these coordinates, right? If you see 47600, and it is quite similar to 47.6, right? And this is the X coordinate here, and it is positive, so we have put positive, and the above one we can see it's minus 47.9. So here also we can see it's negative, and then it's 047900. So now we are going to use this as a unique coordinate, right? And this will be considered as our city because we don't have any city key here, right? So we are going to use this ST for that, okay? And further, if we check about the temperature, so here is air temperature. Let's open this object, and in this we can see that the value is minus 3.1. Okay, so let's check this on few more documents. Let's open some random value from here. So it seems right because here the value is 2 now, and moving forward we see that here it's 0.9. So yeah, let's consider this air temperature value as our temperature and ST as our state. Further, if you see, we don't have any month key in it, so we are going to extract the month from this TS, the timestamp that we have. So yeah, let's move on and write the query for this. Yeah, so before grouping all these documents, let's first project all the required fields that we really need, because this is a large document. So let's write a project stage first, and then we can use group. So for that, initiate a dictionary here, and in this we can pass project. Okay, and in project, first thing that we are going to need here is ST, and then it would be 1. Further, we need air temperature, so we can write here temp, and this is inside air temperature, so we can write here dollar air temperature, right? And this will be in under quotes. So this is a dict object, but we only need value from this, so let's pick that, and we can write here dot value, right? So we have the coordinates along with temperature now, and now we need month here. So we are going to calculate month from the timestamp. For that, let's write month here first, and here we are going to use dollar month, and in this we are going to pass in the timestamp, right? So dollar TS. Okay, so let's see if it does our work properly or not. So yeah, I think it's pretty clear now. Now we don't have a large document, we only have those 3 required fields that are temperature, month, and the coordinates. Okay, so we can now group this data. So let's write our next stage, that is group. So dollar group here, and again we don't need all this information, so we can remove. So as we are going to use 2 fields here, that is city and month, so we'll use a dictionary, and here in this we can write city, and city will have the value of ST, so we can write here dollar ST, and the next is month, so month, right? And here we are going to write dollar month. And now if we check this object that's there, so we have city and month, and now we have to calculate the average temperature, so we can write here avg temp, and this will have the average temperature stored, so dollar average, so that is dollar avg, and in this we are going to pass the field on which we have to do the averaging, so that is temperature, so dollar temp. So it has done the average now, as we can see. Correct. Now let's do one thing. Let's sort it on the basis of temperature. This will be another stage sort. The first field that we have here is average temperature, so let's keep average temp. So here we can see we have got our expected result, that is city and month, and our average temperature. Now let's summarize what we have done till now. First, we just projected our required field because the document had a lot of field in it, so we just summarized it and got our required fields in it. Now after this, we have grouped all the data on the basis of this city and month all together, right? And in this only we have calculated the average temperature, and at the end we have simply sorted the data that we had, right? And in ascending order. So the least temperature is showing first, and then afterwards we have everything else. So this was all about this. Now let's move on to the next question.